We begin with a storm alert tonight. It's been a wild Wednesday, certainly rainy, and you could see the lightning and thunder that we woke up to this morning. This video from the Evadale area, and on the right-hand side of your screen, a live look at the Roofing 911 Skycam in Beaumont. Certainly the clouds holding and still some rain out there tonight.
Jefferson, Orange, and Chambers counties are under a severe thunderstorm watch until 8 o'clock. And check out these rain totals. Some parts of the region already received 6 inches. Christiana Ramos is tracking what's ahead.
And Christiana, apparently we can blame a cold front that's kind of stalled out over the area?
Yes, so we are seeing that front. It is going to be making its way slowly into our area as we head into tonight. It's going to stall just off the coastline, but not too far out. That's going to interact with an upper level disturbance, and it's going to drag another round of showers and storms until at least the first half of the weekend. So right now we are seeing just some light rain out there on our Wortham roofing radar. I'm not expecting any heavy rainfall as we head into the next couple of hours here, so I'm going to go with low rainfall chances. But we did see lots of rain within the last 12 hours, 6 inches in Orange, and it looks like for southern portions of Jasper and Newton as well. But for the rest of the area here in the Triangle, it looks like we at least got up to an inch. As we head into tomorrow, expect some more rainfall as that front does stall over our area. And it's mostly for the Triangle. We could receive up to an inch, possibly 2 inches in Port Arthur. Additional rainfall totals then up towards the lakes area. It looks like you guys are going to get just a little bit of rain, just about 1/10 of an inch. The rest of the evening is looking pretty quiet. We will see some light isolated showers throughout to the next couple of hours here. I'm not expecting any storms. The Cape over the area isn't really, it's showing up very low for the energy potential. So it looks like we are good for severe weather, but we still remain at a slight risk to see severe weather overnight tonight into those early morning hours. But it looks like once that cold front moves through, we are going to be seeing temperatures dropping down into the lower 60s and upper 50s. So stick with your 12 News Storm Trackers. We'll have your updated forecast later on.
Thank you, Christiana. Folks, make sure you keep the 12 News Now app handy so you can track the latest on the storm threat, live radar there, and of course, we'll keep you updated throughout the evening as we put Southeast Texas first.
Well, a Southeast Texas man accused of human trafficking now faces federal charges. Investigators say Daryl Jordan held a 16-year-old girl against her will at a Beaumont hotel. Now, he was supposed to appear in court today, but the hearing had to be put off because he was turned over to federal authorities.
12 News reporter James Grant live now at 6. He's keeping tabs on the case.
Guys, Daryl Jordan was arrested last September along with Paige Sidney. Police say the two were forcing the teen to have sex with men in exchange for money. Officers also found 4 firearms inside the motel room, and it's that discovery that's leading to new federal charges. As a result, Jordan is now in federal custody, awaiting trial before he's prosecuted at the state level on human trafficking charges. Jefferson County Special Crimes Chief Kim Dusham says human trafficking cases can result in federal charges, but not all of them do. In this case, Beaumont police took the lead on the investigation with the help of the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office.
We just have a very good working relationship between the two of us on these cases. And so usually it's up to a law enforcement agency where they take the case, whether that be to the state or to the feds.
Nonprofit Harvest House, which helps victims of sex trafficking, says these human trafficking cases are way too common. Traffickers often look for teens or others who come from difficult backgrounds, offering them better lives. But they can also lure those from good backgrounds by offering them attention or adventure.
Traffickers are master manipulators, so they will use anything, but having a photo in their possession is absolutely leverage.
If you see human trafficking and it's an emergency, call 911. If it's not an emergency, call the National Human Trafficking Hotline at 1-888-373-7888. Now back to the suspect in this case. Prosecutors say Daryl Jordan, if found guilty on the human trafficking charges, could face anywhere from 25 years to up to life in prison. Live in Beaumont, James Grant, 12 News.
Thanks so much, James. And new tonight, a 35-year-old woman has been arrested and charged in a fatal shooting of her father. It happened this morning in his Dayton home off County Road 6507. Investigators from the Sheriff's Office, the Texas Rangers, and the Liberty County District Attorney's Office are assisting in the investigation. Right now, they don't have a motive.
All new here at 6, the CDC panel has decided to keep the pause on the J&J vaccine in place. Several doctors on the committee late today said they simply were not comfortable recommending the pause be lifted or recommending the shot be given to certain age groups. They simply want more data. Now, all 50 states have paused administering that is, the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. So far, we know of at least 6 confirmed cases, women between 18 and 48 who developed blood clots 6 to 13 days after they got the J&J shot. Despite the setback, today President Biden said he's confident that they have enough supply of the other 2 vaccines to meet his goal of 200 million shots by the end of the month. Now, certainly vaccinations have ramped up around the country. More than a quarter of Americans 16 and older are fully vaccinated. And as you can see on the map, for the first time since the winter storm, Texas is on par, shaded with most of the rest of the country.
More proof tonight. Demand is dropping for vaccines in Southeast Texas. Chambers County is the latest to cut back its vaccine operations. Chambers County officials say there just isn't enough attendance to keep its vaccine clinics. The county will be scaling back its current hub for the rest of the month. First doses of the vaccine will be given on 3 days over the next 3 weeks. Those dates, April 16th, April 23rd, and the 29th. To schedule an appointment, just head to this story on our website.
New tonight, Silsbee ISD has joined several other Southeast Texas districts in removing its mask mandate. The Silsbee Board of Trustees voted to no longer require face coverings for staff or students. This change took effect today at noon. Students and staff can still wear masks if they choose.
We are continuing to track the number of Southeast Texans impacted by the virus. In the Jefferson County hospitals, there's only 2 available beds in the ICU. 19% of those patients have the virus. In general beds, 8% have the coronavirus. Those numbers holding steady from yesterday. Now, regionally, the numbers are a bit of a mixed bag. 21% of those in the ICU have COVID-19, up from yesterday, and nearly 10% in general beds, down from yesterday. The regional hospitalization rate is 9.5%.
Folks, by this time tomorrow, you could get pulled over for having an expired registration sticker. Officers could also give you an extra ticket if they find out your driver's license is expired. Last year, Governor Greg Abbott waived citations because of the pandemic. His waiver ends at midnight. We have all the info you need to renew those official forms and records on 12newsnow.com.
In Texas politics tonight, Congressman Kevin Brady will retire from Congress at the end of his term. He was elected to the 8th District in 1996. It's a district that used to encompass parts of Southeast Texas before it shifted farther west. Brady is one of the most senior members of the Texas delegation and a powerful player within the House Republican Conference. He said this: "I work with some of the most dedicated people in the nation, talented, hardworking, and serious about their responsibilities in both parties. And after 25 years in the nation's capital, I haven't yet seen a problem we can't solve or move past. Not one. Especially when we put our best ideas and intentions together."
Former Texas Lieutenant Governor David Dewhurst is out of jail tonight. Dallas police arrested him when they responded to a disturbance call yesterday. A woman told them that she was physically assaulted. Dewhurst was booked into the Dallas County Jail on a misdemeanor family violence charge, later released on a $1,000 bond. As of tonight, the woman has not been identified.
Developing tonight, an urgent search is underway for a dozen people who are missing after a boat capsized yesterday afternoon off the coast of Louisiana. It happened just 7 nautical miles off the coast of Port Fourchon. There were 19 people on board. The U.S. Coast Guard and Good Samaritan boats rescued 6. One person's body has been recovered. The Coast Guard says rugged seas and high winds reaching more than 90 miles an hour were mainly responsible for the 129-foot boat capsizing, but they're still investigating.
We're trying to figure this out as we go. We're talking to survivors, we're talking to the company, and so we're focused on the search and rescue effort more than anything right now, but those details will come out in the days and weeks ahead as we learn more about what went on.
The captain said crews are hopeful and they're doing all they can to find those who are still missing.